If you're a coach or service provider who's running ads and have no idea how to target your customers, you're gonna love this video. Because if you give me less than 5 minutes, I'm gonna show you my agency's most powerful targeting strategy and retargeting strategy that helps my clients reclaim all the money that they know they're losing in their ad funnel. These are the money leaks that no one else is talking about, and you need to know about them right away so you can fix them and stop wasting your ad spend. Because you likely won't remember every word I'm about to say, how about I give you the step-by-step checklist along with a list of all the audiences that I'm going to talk about and an over-the-shoulder video of how I set this up so you can do this in your own ads manager. If you want that, just go ahead and comment below and I'll make sure to get that to you. Don't worry, I'm not going to throw you on my email list. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bridget Hannigan, the owner of Flawless Ads Agency, as well as 2 local businesses in Atlanta, Georgia. I've helped coaches and service providers and digital product owners double, triple, and even quadruple their profits of their campaigns with just a few simple tweaks. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to implement those same tweaks in your ad funnel. But first, we have to talk about the anatomy of an ad funnel. So in order to really talk about targeting and how you layer it properly and retarget, we need to see how this aligns with your actual sales funnel and the pages that you have. So in certain stages of the buyer's process, you're going to target cold traffic and warm traffic, and then you're going to separate it as they move through your funnel, where you're going to start excluding the cold traffic and targeting only warm traffic. We're going to dive deeper into this in a moment, but I would like to say most people are actually diluting their results because most people are actually doing this part wrong because they're so hung up on finding the interest in the targeting and ads manager that align with their ideal client. Like they're targeting Marie Forleo, they're targeting Russell Brunson, they're targeting Amy Porterfield, and they're forgetting to exclude people from their cold targeting. And what this does is it makes your ad costs go way up through the roof. It makes your results look terrible, even though your ads could be performing, and it reduces your sales overall. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is how it dilutes your results. So let's do a brief walkthrough of this funnel, and then I'm going to go into which audiences are cold, which ones are warm, and which ones are hot, and where they should be used, okay? So right here, this is your standard landing page. Maybe they're signing up for an opt-in, some sort of lead magnet. You may not have this in your funnel, but we're going to go through the most common funnel here for coaches and service providers. So they opt in for your lead magnet, right? And then they go to a low ticket offer, and then to a checkout page, and then to a thank you page. You may have some bumps and some upsells in between, but let's just keep it simple for the sake of this video. Okay, also for the sake of this video, this color here is gonna represent cold traffic, okay? It's blue. This color here, orange, is going to represent warm traffic, and red is going to represent hot traffic, and the green is going to represent retargeting traffic. And I've made some handy dandy post-its to go along with it. So let's start with cold traffic. Cold traffic is always and only going to go in the beginning of this funnel, right? So either your opt-in page, or it can also go, if you want to send cold traffic directly to your low ticket offer, you can do that also. Now, what is cold traffic? Cold traffic are your broad interests. I'm just going to put it in the middle because you can use this on either stage of this funnel. It's your demographics, if you're talking about age and gender, location, etc. It is your interests. So maybe you're targeting Marie Forleo and Amy Porterfield, very common. Big mistake for most coaches, but that's another video. And last but not least, one people forget about and often stick in the wrong place is your lookalikes. For one thing, lookalikes are going to be your biggest money makers other than your very loyal warm audiences. Lookalikes can be amazing. So you're definitely going to want to include those if you aren't already in your funnel. Okay, in your targeting. Okay, so we're going to put these all here. And now these go to these 2 sales pages. And to summarize, cold traffic means they are not in your funnel in any way. So they are not on your email list. They're not following you on social media. They really have no idea who you are. You want to keep this separate than any warm traffic. Very important, and you're going to know why by the end of this video. Let's talk about warm traffic. Warm traffic are people who visited your website. And that can be any website, not just the sales pages here, but definitely your sales pages. Your email list, okay, and your social engagers. And just to clarify, website visitors is anywhere you have the Facebook pixel installed for this ad account, because you could have 10 different funnels, right? It's still warm traffic if they've bought anything from you, even if they haven't bought this product. So we can retarget from them. We're not going to exclude, right? Okay, so then we have your retargeting traffic. Retargeting is different than warm traffic. A lot of people confuse those two, but it's not. Is retargeting technically warm? Yes, but we separate them in the ad funnel. So we have added to cart. Of course, if they've added to cart, we need to retarget them. They're not just warm traffic. They're someone who needs to be retargeted to a specific page. Sales page visitors, so they've been to your exact sales page for this product, not just every website as we spoke about here. And then here's one that everyone forgets to retarget to: bought low ticket offer only, okay? So they bought this product, but if you have an upsell after here, they didn't buy that one. A lot of people will just, once they've made this purchase and landed on the thank you page, they completely exclude them for the funnel. Well, let me tell you what I did. For one of my clients, I sent people who were at this, they bought the low ticket offer, but then they didn't buy the upsell, which I don't have listed here, but they didn't buy the upsell. I retargeted those purchasers only back to just the upsell page and got a 400% increase on sales. Because afterwards, they realized, and I know it's happened to me, I've done this before, oh man, maybe I should have just bought that. So go ahead and give them a second chance. That can greatly fill up some of the gap in your lost money. Okay, so here's where it gets really good, because now's when we get to kick people out of the party, right? Now's when we get to save a ton of money on your ad funnel, which is gonna raise your profits, right? If you can fix the leaks where your money's flying away from you, then it's gonna bring you more profits, right? So this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna start kicking people out. So anybody here who has made a purchase, okay, of this product gets kicked out of the entire funnel. So here at the opt-in, the landing page for the lead magnet, we're kicking them out. Any purchasers, you're out, buddy, because they're already on your list. You don't need them to get back on your list. Now, here's a couple things that does for you. For one, it stops you from spending money on people who've already bought your product, okay? Two, it gives you better data, because if all of these people are seeing your ad, and here they're seeing your ad again later in their feed and they've already purchased, they're not going to click on it again. So then it's going to look to Facebook like nobody really likes the ad because nobody's clicking on it. It's going to make your results look worse. Facebook's going to show your ad less, and you're probably going to turn off the ad, even though that ad brought you this purchase over here and it could be performing very well. So we really need to clean up our data. So we have to exclude people in the right spot. So here's where we're going to exclude them, purchasers. Now, even though it's a funnel, it's not a filter, okay? These funnels don't actually have filters in them. You've got to put your own filters in there. How we do that is that here at the low ticket offer page, we got to exclude buyers here too. Just because you excluded them here doesn't mean they're excluded here or anywhere else in the funnel. So we're going to exclude purchasers here and here, okay? At these stages of the funnels. Now here at this stage, the checkout page, if you have an upsell and you're bringing the people back to that page, you don't need to exclude anybody, because you're only going to include that specific audience. Like, only show my ads to people who have already visited the initiate checkout page. So then you don't have to exclude, but I always like to be on the safe side and exclude them anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and do that there too. All right, I promised I was gonna keep this video short and we're already way over time. So I'm gonna stop here, and that's a quick, easy way that you can save a lot of money. However, you can see how much left I have to do, and I would love to train you on all of this. In order to do this, just go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will go ahead and send you the full video, which I'm about to finish recording right now. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope that you have massive value from this video.